So good morning. It is time for another cameo of the day. And I say that term very loosely because I was going to do a cameo of the day every single day, and I have done one so far and I keep forgetting. So here is my second cameo of the day about 4 days after I'd done the first. Now, last time that I did this, I did the cameo that depicted Apollo and Artemis. It was a double silhouette cameo. It was Victorian. It was beautiful. It was a present that my husband got me for Valentine's Day this year, actually. So that's why that was my favourite one. Also, just a beautiful bit of antique jewellery. And let's face it, cameos are beautiful tiny bits of artwork and should be appreciated. So anyway, let's get to today's cameo of the day. Firstly, let's absolutely excuse the state of my nails. I need to have them redone. Anyway, this one is a beautiful little cameo depicting the goddess Selene. You can tell this because of the stars and the moon. Well, star and the moon in her hair. I love this one. It's got such a celestial feel to it. It feels magical to me. Of course, on the back there is a C clasp, which means that this is most likely pre-1930s. However, it's not Victorian or anything like that, I don't think, although the style of the bezel does indicate it's Victorian. However, this is a safety chain. Now, the one I showed you last time, the Apollo and Artemis camo, did not have this. These were far more popular in the 1930s and 40s, and it was just in case your cameo fell off, because this is before roll clasps, so, way more likely to fall off back then. It was so, it had like a safety measure to it, so you wouldn't lose it. Now, this may very well be Victorian, and I am kind of leaning towards it being older, like 1880 to 1900s, if it wasn't for the safety chain. However, if you look here, this could have very easily been added later on, So this part here, which is the little thing that it's actually hooked onto, this could have been for a pendant or something like that. Not necessarily a safety chain, but the safety chain would have been introduced in the 1930s, 1940s. So this is made out of sardonyx shell, the same way a lot of hand-carved cameos are made out of sardonyx shell or ball mouth shell. It can vary, but most commonly sardonyx shell if it is a natural shell cameo. Cameos can be made out of loads of other different things, lava stone, for instance, and stuff like that, or vulcanite. I've got one of those as well, which I might show you tomorrow, actually, because it's a very high relief one, which is really pretty. But yeah, this is my cameo of the day. My goddess Selene, possibly Victorian. I'm gonna say 1890 to 1910 to be safe. But yeah, one of my absolute favourites, and a very beautiful piece.